Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Um, so that's my son in the background. I don't know if you guys knew, but I have a 2-year old. Um, so just wanted to date you guys in my life. So you guys knew I work at Burger King. In April, I started working in Subway too. So I had two jobs in April. Um, I was trying to move out of my apartment room because I was only renting a room into an apartment complex. And I was dating his dad. Obviously, his dad and I had been together for about 8 years, which now I can't believe it. He was from the beginning a horrible boyfriend, but I never noticed because I was so in love and blinded by that love that I thought was real and good, and it wasn't. And I think us females, we do that a lot. We make excuses for who we're dating, and we think we're dating someone good, and we're not. Um, so yeah. Anyways, I was dating him, and um, I don't regret having my son at all, but I regret staying in a relationship with his dad for so long, and never did I think that I will be in the position that I am now. Um, I am turning 30 in January. So I'm 29 years old. I have a 2-year old. I'm currently again living with my mom, and I love my mom, but um, I'm in her. I'm staying with her for a while until I get back on my feet. But I'm doing horrible, you guys. To be frank, to just throw it out there already. Um, his dad and I went through domestic violence. He had never hit me before, but he finally did. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that it was him who was wrong in the whole relationship. Um, I did so many things that I wish I hadn't done in our relationship, but um, we we reached that point where one of us had to explode already. I had told him several times, "We need to end this. We need to end this," and we weren't ending it. And it finally happened, where he hit me, and that was in May. I'm now in July, 2 months later. Um, I'm looking for jobs. It's not easy, um, especially having a 2-year old. I need to find daycare, all that. But at first, I need the job, um, to provide for my son, to find an apartment. I'm starting from scratch all over again, from start. But now with a 2-year old. Um, I'm overweight. Who wants to hire someone that's overweight? No one. So yeah, life is a bitch. Sorry about my language, but he's sleeping, by the way. Um, I'm stuck here, and I need to start over. And I don't want to be stuck here. I did not want my life to be like this. For those of you that seen my previous videos, I was in foster care. The reason why I was in foster care is because my dad used to hit us. So ding ding ding, domestic violence since day one. Um, so for those who come to domestic violence, I already know that usually if you're in domestic violence in the future, it's because there was domestic violence in the past. Also, you also know that it doesn't stop right away; that it continues for generations. Another thing, is that there's many red flags during the relationship and you never see it. And there's also different kinds of domestic violence. Um, um, how do you say? There's different forms of domestic violence. There is finance, there is verbal, there's physical, there's emotional, you name it. But anyways, I'm not doing horrible because it could be much worse. I could be homeless, but I'm not doing great. And you're welcome to comment and leave an encouragement comment because I'm doing the best I could as a single mom to stay on my feet. Those around me don't seem to understand why I stayed in a relationship so long, and I get it. I really do. Like, everybody saw it was a horrible relationship. I didn't. I should have because I was the one in it, but I didn't see it. I was so naive about how horrible my relationship was. I kept giving him the benefit of the doubt. I kept closing my eyes to everything that was so negative. And that's why I ended up the way I am now. Um, I I wanted to I wanted to end the relationship before it ended drastic, but I couldn't end it. It was just already too deep in emotions. I was going through a roller coaster ride, and I could see that it was going nowhere. I could see it was going bad, but I still didn't know how to stop it. Um, he could have been a great dad. He could have had the chance to become a great father, but once you're in a domestic violence relationship, you have to end it. Or you end up dead. So I didn't want to do that to my child. I wanted my child to have a future. So I was like, you have to end this before it continues. Um, I was I was doing everything I could for my child and his future. I was working two jobs. I was paying the rent. I was paying the bills all by myself. And I kept telling him, you need to work. You need to help out. You need to do this. And he wasn't helping me. I was the one doing everything. I was forcing myself to be the woman of the house, forcing myself to be the one that compensate for the whole bad relationship. Don't do that. Don't do that in your relationship. If he's horrible and you're doing everything you could to rescue that relationship, if you see yourself suffocating, do not continue to be in a relationship just because you want to rescue something that you shouldn't. Um, Obviously, I didn't rescue the relationship. He's not currently in jail. Um, and I'm not looking forward to when he comes out, but I have a restraining order against him. That's the one thing you should do as soon as this happens. Put a restraining order. Um, and and get full custody. I got custody of my child. Um, and I'm doing what I could um to just continue being the mom that I should be. I'm not I'm not proud I'm not proud that I stay in that relationship. I I really needed to end it before it did. But again, I didn't see nothing wrong with him, and I should have. Um, he he was older than me by like 10 years. He 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 was my first relationship, real relationship, and he was also the only good good male figure I thought I had in my life. He wasn't good. He um he only exposed me to domestic violence, which worsened my life. I didn't want to go to domestic violence. I didn't want to put myself in that situation for my child either. Um, um, Anyways, I can get lost in this conversation just thinking about the whole relationship that we were in. Um, but I don't want to do that to you guys. I just want you guys to know that from working 2 jobs, I went to working 0 jobs now. So now I'm currently looking for a job. Um, I had to move from where I was living because I lived next door to his family. His family started harassing me. Don't let yourself. If people are doing things to harass you, stop it. Don't. You're not a victim. You cannot become a victim. People just want to be mean, and yeah. But anyways, emotionally, I'm doing so much better since May. I seeked help. I went to therapy. I I made friends that went through the same situation. Um, I continue to talk to those friends and be open about how I feel. Um, I'm not I'm not going to let this affect me now or in my future. I'm gonna do my best to overcome this. Um, but anyways, so this California weather is driving me nuts. Um, I can't go look for a job one that's this hot. Um, but I'm gonna do my best to get that job for my son and for me. I it's about 100 degrees today. Supposedly I was gonna get it cloudy. It's not cloudy anymore. Um, it was 99 degrees yesterday. It was cloudy in the morning. It's not cloudy anymore. Um, yeah. So yeah. Um, I'm very happy that at least I'm doing what I could to be back on my feet. Um, um, and yeah. Um, I don't know what else I should tell you guys, but Thank you guys for watching. If you guys have questions, let me know. Um, I'm very happy that I overcame what I did. I still want to um, do more with my life, go back on to work. Um, my son is turning 3 soon. Um, and I'm going to do everything I can for him. Um, um, yeah. So if you guys have questions, comment, let me know. Continue to update as much as I could. I tend to forget to update, and I tend to forget, to keep up with you guys. Um, but yeah. Um, you guys have a good day, and I would do what I can to get back up on my feet and share with you guys whatever happens. Um, so yes, thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys again.